Hi, this is Dr. Kenny, and I'm going to be walking you through an introduction to the course Art History Comprehensive, Art 2200. So the first thing you're going to need to do is get into Blackboard, and then you're going to go to your courses and find the Art History Comprehensive. Here we have it right here. I'm going to double click it, and there we can see our introduction page or our home page. If you're looking for the syllabus, it's right here at the top. Let's scroll back. The home page doesn't have a lot of information. It basically will have some tasks and announcements. Where you're going to find all of your data for this course is under content. So you're going to go to content, and there's your welcome letter. There's also a little video I'd like you to watch right away, and it's about the first assignment. So the first assignment is your code of conduct as a student at Concordia. It ensures your place or position in this class. If you do not fill it out, then the position is jeopardized. So definitely watch this video so you understand how to do that. In addition, I have all of my contact information right underneath the welcome letter and first assignment video. If you need to meet with me, do not call me, email me at my email address and let me know that you would like to make an appointment, and we can look on Zoom and try to find, we'll look on the calendar and I will send you an appointment date or appointment request, and then we will meet but via Zoom. Remember, this course does not meet. This is a fully online course. Your syllabus is also included here, and then there's also some tools for success. So video lectures and about this course, APA style. These are important guides to help you, and then rubrics for all your homework assignments and what they will look like. So definitely take time to look through all of these. Okay, let's go back and look at the first section. So this course is divided into weeks. You'll notice that there's 16 weeks, and let's just take a look here at one of them to kind of give you an idea. So here we are getting started, and we're looking at prehistoric art in Europe. Here is the book, Stockstad. It is 2016, and it is a 6th edition. You will be reading pages 1 through page 25. And then it tells you what your assignments are going to be, and they're all right here at the top. So here are my lectures about the book reading. Here's additional YouTube videos that are going to help you a great deal. This is the discussion. So this is the discussion question. Now, the way the discussion question works is that on Thursday, you need to have, by Thursday of each week, you need to have posted your response to the discussion question. And by Sunday at midnight, you need to respond to 2 of your colleagues' posts with substantive thoughts and questions. And if you don't have those other 2 posts, that's 40% of your discussion grade. So that means your discussion post, your initial response, is only worth 60%. Your 2 posts to other colleagues are worth 40 more percent. So that means that's 3 posts total that you have to have by Sunday at 11:59 in order to have your discussion get 100%. And then there's the 4-3-2-1 assignments. So these are going to be almost on every section. I'm going to open it up so you get a look at what this looks like. These are gleaned from your reading of the book, the video, the lectures from me, objectives, and presentations. So you're going to look for 4 key points from the assignment and just list them here. What are 4 key points that you figured out? What are 3 key terms? So terms that are actually listed here. And then quotes. You're going to look for quotes either from the video, from my lecture, from the book, and just find a good quote. Find 2 of them and say why they're important. And last but not least, you're going to come up with a question. And I want you, if you know someone in the class, because you've already started these responses on your discussions, you can ask them the question and see if they can come up with the answer, or ask a friend and see what their answer is. Include the answer here. So why are these important? Maybe we're talking about the prehistoric cave paintings. How do we know what they really mean? Well, we don't, do we? Because, that's part of your discussion question. So I want you to come up with a question. So that's the 4, 3, 2, 1s in a nutshell. And that would be the end of what you would have to work on this week. So there's no papers or anything else due this week other than those particular areas. So let's go to another area. Let's go to ancient Sumer and ancient Egypt. Again, here's our readings, our discussion question, our 4, 3, 2, 1, and then what you're expected to be reading, chapters 1 and 3, page 27 through page 81. Right? So very similar. There's our faculty lectures. Here's our other videos. And those videos are very good. They're documentary style, and they're really going to help you a lot. So that's kind of how it's going to go until we get to about week 13, when our final presentations are due. Now, we want to start thinking about final presentations early on. So I would say by week 5 or 6, you may want to consider communicating with me about what your presentation is going to be about. So let's take a look here. Let's look into week 6. And there we can see, please review. There's our assignment and our reading assignment. So you can see that, there's not even discussion questions all the time. So it's really a pretty good functional, moving on course, move you quite through. But let's take a look at week 7. And there again, we just have our assignment. Right? There's our reading assignment. But at some time during the midterm, like midterm area, I'm going to want you to message me about an idea for a topic. So your topic should be regarding the information that's in the book. Maybe it's something we covered. Maybe it's something we didn't cover. That's up to you. But you'll need to send me an email and ask me for, your topic, and here's a list of possible presentation topics, right? So there's a lot of them. I think there's some really good ones in here that might be helpful for you. Your presentation topic is, you will need to do 20 slides. Now your presentation should not be on a Google Docs. It should not be a PDF slide. It needs to be a PowerPoint, or it needs to be a keynote. You need to include your sources at the end, and you also need to have your notes. So your presentation notes should be in the presentation note form. And so 15% of your grade will be actually dropping that into the Dropbox. So you have the keynote or PowerPoint that you're going to put into the Dropbox, due by Sunday. And these are the possible topics. If you want to go outside of this, you definitely can, but you have to ask me. And then that's week 13. So then by week 15, so then we'll finish up. We're going to go to week 14 and week 15. And by week 16, I want you to be able to make a video link to your presentation. So that means you're going to actually, in your own voice, you're going to go through your presentation and talk about the topic and talk about what you learned. And that is worth the other 15%. So your total final presentation is worth 30%, 15 for getting in your topic on week 13, and 15 for sending me the video link to your actual presentation on week 16. And that is due by Sunday evening at 6 p.m. And here's the final presentations will be available for others to review, and there will be links to all presentations. And so that will go here. So the whole point is I want others to be able to see what you've done. So that's it. Again, not a lot of papers, but you do have this huge presentation due at the end. Pick a topic you love. Your presentation should be approximately 15 minutes in length, and it should be a minimum of 20 slides. So good luck on that. I know you're going to do great, and I hope you enjoy the course, and I hope that you feel that you've got a lot out of it by the end of this semester. And thanks so much for taking my class.